Hey Tabafetu, this video is brought to you by EASYBET. Click the link in the description to sign up and use code FANS50 to receive a 50 Rand sign up bonus. And also, T&Cs apply. Under 18s are not permitted to gamble. Tango. Welcome to FANS Wethu TV. It's the CAF Champions League. Mamelodi Sundowns 0, Esperance 0. I'm joined by Takuto.
Shows the Tibo.
Fede.
Shaboring.
I'm Nati.
No, number one, Tibo. Firstly, let's congratulate Mamelodi Sundowns for coming into, for going to Tunisia today and collecting the key draw, which makes them to qualify for the next round.
Yes.
Which is a South African team, like others have said, it's quite vital that we support the team. But going into the game today, look, we must look at the way that Sundowns was structured in the 4-3-3 formation.
Yes.
Where they had Kuliso on the right. It was very brilliant for them.
Sharp.
And then and in the back line, they had Kegana and Suarez, who for me, Kegana was brilliant.
Yeah.
Also Suarez today, I think he stood out for me. Mm-hmm. Divine Lunga came in today, did exceptionally well for them. Yeah. I think they played very well in the back line, considering the manner that the game was structured. The two teams were a bit scared of each other to take each other blow and blow.
Pound for pound.
Yeah, so both teams were a bit skeptical in terms of approaching the game. The home team, even though they tried to attack Sundowns, especially in the second half, they were a bit skeptical. You had also in the midfield Rambola, who today, I think the guy was brilliant. He did a lot of defensive work, covered the space for them, ran the entire ground for them. I think he was also brilliant. Then you had Alain, who for me today, I think also was brilliant in the second half. He tried to catch them from a long range, hit the post, which was a brilliant move from Sundowns, trying to open them from far, mainly because I think Sundowns was scared to commit a lot of bodies, more especially in the front line, scared of counterattacks. Yeah. So I think Sundowns, their game plan today worked for them. Adams, for me today, I think he was fair. Not much produced from him. I think the coaches saw it and then even substituted him. On the left, in the front, they had Sharolile, who I think he had a lot of pressure. Yeah. He was working, obviously, because of Sundowns didn't have the ball, was not in control of the ball, a situation that they're not actually used to. Yes. So I think today he suffered a bit, having to come in, collect the balls, looking for the balls. And then you had Ribeiro, who I think was man-marked today. Sure. They had pocketed him quite well. So I think he had a very difficult game. They were kicking him and it was not quite well for him. And then also Reyners, who came in, I think came in a bit late today. I think the substitute, they needed to have brought him a bit early because Salas, I think today offered them bluntly nothing. Yeah. So I think he comes in as a sub. I think he becomes a great super sub. Yeah. But starting him in the game, I think it was not a calculative move. Because going away, I think they needed to bring in a faster player who plays like Reyners, who could actually help them in terms of pace and in terms of speed going forward. Yes. So I think overall, still not to take much time. Sundowns played very well, but I think the critical part of the game came in where there was a controversial call from the VAR. You know,
talk about it.
So I don't want to talk about the results of the VAR, but the process. You know, VAR is there to help the referee to actually take a decision. You know, it's not there to for some people to take a decision for the referee. Okay. So in this case, the VAR, there is a call from the VAR. There is a point that the team that is sitting above is seeing. Sure. So they need to just ask the referee to go and review his decision on the screen and then take a decision, not to take a decision for him. So that kind of a decision is for the first time I see it happening. Ever. I haven't seen a referee change a decision being changed by those that are sitting on top. So I think today that decision for me, I think it was quite controversial. It might result in a team winning the Champions League, and it's a point that many of us will look at that why did the VR not look at it, you know? Yeah, so and going into tomorrow's Chibo, as you can see, I'm wearing the legendary T-shirt.
Sure.
We are going in tomorrow to try and obviously win the tomorrow's game. So we urge all South Africans to come in their numbers, to come and support the Mighty Bucks. We are doing it for South Africans. We are the favorites in terms of stats, in terms of the way the competition has proceeded. We have been clinching wins. We've got more wins than anyone in the competition. So we are the most. We are the only team that is unbeaten in the competition.
Yeah.
So going into tomorrow, let's just go support the boys to go rubber stamp our strength in the competition so that we proceed to the semi-final.
Yes.
And it's good that the team that we are most likely to see in the semi-final lost 2-0 today. So it's going into the semi-final, we might see it as a difficult one, but it looks like it's a one that we can achieve.
Man of the match.
Look, today I'll give it to the VAR team. Definitely. In terms of performance, the VAR got it because still, should something have happened there? Because for me, one, I don't see much of an offside there.
Yeah.
Because the player looks like he's in line when the ball was played.
Sure.
So second to that, I think the referee was supposed to have been given a fair chance to go look at it and make a call himself. So based on the fact that the referee didn't make a decision, the VAR made the decision, and the VAR is the man of the match.
Thank you, Takuto.
Thanks,
Thank you,